Titan. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 11 of what are we playing here? Titancraft. I almost called it Techtopia. But anyways, in this episode we're going to get into some minor improvements into the way the fuel is working over in our smelter. And as you can see behind me, somebody's AFK, and this is a perfect opportunity. Give her a little meat slap. Can't ever pass those opportunities up. But let me get into what I'm talking about. Okay, one thing that I'm talking about is I want to add a comparator up here to one of these furnaces, so that, and then a comparator up here to one of these furnaces to signal down here to get this thing to start on its own. And that shouldn't be too hard. I kind of have it worked out, I think, that how I could do it. But also another thing is that I'm going to need to add 2 stations for the fuel. One for this array, and I'm going to do another array just like this over here, over there on the just the plain area that going down. Just a smelter for us. Like for glass and all that good stuff. I need to get that taken care of. It's way too late in the season for me to not have one. But that was the extra redstone I was talking about. Well, I'm sure there's going to be more projects because we're going to do automatic farms at some point. But anyways, let me show you how the fuel is working right now. The fuel right now, I have it set up the same way as I have the cactus. And the cactus is fine like this because the cactus can just despawn. That's fine. But I'm also thinking about just to help out with the entity count on the server. I'm thinking about just adding a piece of cactus, just like right down here somewhere, just to kill the entities. So I mean, it's no big deal because they all should get picked up. But right now they're all just floating around in a circle, and I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe it was just in case the cactus went over. But this thing was making so much cactus that we can't even use it all, so I think it would really help with the entity count. But for the fuel, I have it set up the same way to where it just despawns if we have too much, and we're getting to the point where it will start despawning. So what I need to do is I need to have it loop around on itself, and oh, Anita, let's say hi to her real quick. But anyways, what I'm thinking about doing, I'm gonna have it drop down over here, probably right here somewhere, and have it feed back in to the system down here. If I can get back down here, but yeah, have it feed back down in here and put a storage over here for it, and then I think maybe have a few of it store. I'm not sure yet. And but have it come back through here and then connect these 2 up with this one, so when we do get done crafting, we can just throw it in here and we'll be done with it, and everything should get swallowed up at some point. And I think that would be great. And then have the line come off of here into 2 other stations, one for this furnace and the one for the furnace over there. The furnace array over there, and then I'll put the same comparator like over there, send system signal, so we won't have to mess with any automatic loading over here at all, or not mess with any manual loading. So I think that is going to be the best way to go about this. And what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to run it off of the oh, I thought I was quick enough, but I wasn't. I'm going to run it off of this furnace right here, or this smelter or smoker over here. And what I'll do is I'll probably set it up to where if there's less than a stack, the repeater will turn on, or not the repeater, but the repeater and redstone torch. Inverting the signal, where the redstone torch will turn on and send a signal down here, and that should send the card up. And what I'm going to do, oh yeah, I also should mention the comparator it monitors what's in as for the fuel and what's being cooked. At least that's what I think was going on when I was kind of like looking at it and trying to test around, see what I wanted to do. But so I think less than a stack is there's never more than 3 or 4 kelp in there being cooked at a time, from what I can tell. And another thing I need to do is I need to switch that mine cart or the hopper mine cart and make it a chest cart or whatever, mine cart with a chest in it. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. But so this is going to all be redesigned, and I'm going to do that this episode for sure. Because I'm tired of dealing with the with trying to get the fuel in there. So that way we can just cook up the fuel, throw it in here, and it'll go wherever it needs to go. And I think that is going to be the best way to go about this. So the first place it's going to go is going to be up to the furnace array, which is fine, I think. Because if we do need to, we can still pull it out of here and throw it up here if we have to. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. That should be full now. That thing was pretty low. So also, it will really like having the chest card or whatever. I don't know even know what it's called. That's how little I know of the redstone. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get cracking on that. I think that's gonna be the first thing I do because I'm kind of excited to get this thing to working. So I still need to figure out the best way to go about it. And like I said, I think over here is going to be the best, but there is the kelp farm over here as well at some point too. I'll have to figure all that out. I'll get it all figured out at some point. I might even put it in this wall and have it come down like this. So, or like use it instead of where I set up there on the fuel line. Maybe have it back further this way and have it drop down and have it feed over this way, then back over there. Well, maybe I'm adding more steps than I need to, but I think that's the way I'm going to do it because that's the way I'm thinking about it. So, anyways, I'll get to work and I will show you guys what I come up with. All right, guys, and we are back, and I have made some progress. Or some progress updates, improvements. Everything with a question mark because I'm not sure, but. What I did, like I said, I ran a comparator off of this smoker. Yeah. And I ran the line down 5 blocks. I think that's what it needs to be for just less than a stack. And then I have it going to a repeater. Now I have it inverted here. So that way it's off. And it goes underneath the ground here. I invert it again, I think. Yeah, I have to invert it. I had to invert it again. I'll just jump down here and show you guys. I had to invert it again right here so that that this torch right here will be off so the powered rail's off. And I have it hooked up to the storage up here as well. And this is the new storage here. And I'll show you how that works in a second. For right now, I have each dock have 3 chests loading into there, so it won't take as long to load this thing up. It should have plenty of time to load, so I'm not worried about putting any kind of fancy contraption around it to make sure that it has time to load. Shouldn't be a problem. It really shouldn't. With that being a chest cart and then having 16 smokers up here, should get more than a stack in each smoker for sure. So that shouldn't be a problem. And all I've done now is I've made it to where all we have to do is throw these in. When we're done crafting, we can just throw them straight into here, and they'll go where they need to go. And I just linked it up with the area that I had over here, and it just makes a big circle on itself now. So we throw it in, and it'll go around and go up top first. Let's jump up here and show you guys. It'll go around and go up top. Let's jump up here. See if I can get up here, and it'll come out. You can see the cactus come out, but it'll come out right here. I think I've shown you guys this, and it'll wrap around under here. It's under this line of blocks, this line of birch. Underneath that's the water stream. And then it comes over here, and it'll wrap back around. Before I was just going to let it despawn, but these are kelp blocks. I mean, we really need. Oh, you can hear that going off over there, the flying machines. But the kelp blocks are kind of valuable for us right now. So I'll have them come down here, and this is the start of the storage system right here. So it will fill up on this side first, and hopefully Eventually we'll get it all filled up over here, and then when we have all these filled up, I don't care if it despawns. I really don't. So, I mean, we'll have plenty by then. Oops. Now, I haven't seen this thing actually work yet, so... But it did in my testing world. And this one right here, this dock is going to be for the smelter that we're going to do next. The smelter is going to be over... Oh, I think I've already said this, but over here, where all those straight lines are. So we'll just have a signal come all the way over here to signal when we need fuel. And it'll take a while before we even get that. So I'll have to hand feed it at first. And I'll probably just put a button on the line until we get enough kelp blocks stored up to where we start having these full as well. And then I have two. I just made two others here. Right now they're not for anything. They'll just be storage, kelp block storage. But if I need to expand, it shouldn't be a problem. So that way I'm ready to go for the future. But anyways, now that that's pretty much done, I need to craft the kelp that's in here, and I'll do that off camera. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot what I was going to do here. Also, up here, I was going to do this when I was up here a while ago. I forgot, because I'm a derp. But, what I'm doing is, let me go up there. Up here is where I wanted to go. What I'm doing, I'm just destroying the cactus right now. And I did not realize, like over there you can see where I have the cactus block. I did not realize that you could make you can put it in the compost and make bone meal. And so it's almost silly of me just to destroy all the cactus, because I mean we get a lot of cactus going through here, a lot. So that is what I'm going to do real quick, and I'll come back and I'll just show you guys. It won't take very long at all. So okay, and I got it in here, and this will get the ball rolling. Eventually, I will move this to somewhere that's more suitable. You know, I'll probably just move the whole line over, so that way we don't have to, you know, do a dropper that will spit the items out. That way we can just use a single stream. So it shouldn't be too bad. At some point, I will move them, but not right now. I just want to kind of get these in so I can destroy this cactus over here. And I don't have a sign on me. Shoot. Now that we have what we need, let me destroy this cactus here. That way I can get the cactus to go all the way over, which is what we need. Oh, get off there. Sand. And then that. There we go. Now we're all repaired here. Now I can keep going. Grab that. Now what we'll do, I'll show you. Yeah, I also need to show you the top part over here anyways. So, I just went ahead and took this stream out because I wasn't sure where it was going to land over here. So, but what I need to do is I need to put the cactus. I'm going to move the cactus over here. I don't think the cactus will ever get here, but we'll see. Shoot. Let's bring some. As you can see the composters down there, and they'll start filling up. If I need to, I can add more chests to this, so it's not going to be a problem. It's easily expandable. So there we go. Destroy this, and now we have working composters. I think. I hope. Let's see here. Pillar up here. Yep. Yeah, it's working. As you can see over here on the right side where it says composter, you can see the level going up, and as it goes up higher, I think it takes 8 cactus to make a bone meal, and you can see it going up pretty fast actually. So that's good. That's good. See, we've already made 3 just stand here, but then again, I did throw in 40. Okay, so I've been working over here, and one thing I got to make sure of is that I didn't drop any dirt into these collection areas for the kelp, because I was having trouble with eggs down here getting into the kelp, and it was not triggering the thing to go. And I found a chicken in the kelp tank, so I had to take care of him. You see the kelp pouring in. This makes me happy just to see this working. This is the first real complicated thing I've ever done. Usually I just build and make things pretty, but I'm trying to make things a little functional too this time. So, but anyways, the next thing is going to be to do that. My furnace array, and I'm still trying to think of the best way to do it because I want to have some. I would like to do the new furnaces as well. The blast furnaces, I think they are. The ones that smelt the ore, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. It'd probably be easier just to do the furnace. We'll see what happens. But anyways, let me get to it. Let me get an area dug out, and I'll show you guys. So I have the spot dug out over here for it, as you can kind of see over there. I'll go show you here in a second. But first, I need to repair a pick because yeah, it's ready. Time to repair. As you can see, our minecart down here just working away. So let me take my armor off. Then, yep, right. Just pull that out, hit the button, and we're good to go. I just thought I'd show you that on camera one more time before I probably won't do that again. I mean, I still need to figure out where I'm going to put my cactus at here. Yeah. So I'm going to do the furnace array next over here, and this is kind of the area I have picked out. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this yet. I think I have an idea. But we're going to basically use the same kind of system that we used over there. And so, and that has to be like the array needs to be north to south for the rails to work properly. So what I think I'm going to do, yeah, something like that. Let's bring it out a little bit more this way. Going to cramp ourselves. But that's fine because we're going to need to do this. We'll need platforms to put the furnaces on first. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. If not, because I want some area to put all the other workstations in as well. So we have some place to actually craft things and we can get stuff out off the ground over there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because it's 8 wide. And then, yeah, like that. Like so. And that's where I'll put my furnaces on here. Like such. There we go. Oop. Let me turn this around the other way. Wait. These need to be further apart. I need 3 spaces in the middle if I remember right. Yeah. There we go. And then for the you know, this will be the fuel line back here, like this. Oops, that's all right because I'll need it there too. So, and then on top, that's for the whatever we're going to smelt goes in. So, like that. So, do a little building on camera. You know, I'm not going to do too much. Just kind of working the idea of how this is going to work. Oh, look, because I want the front end of this to be exposed. I want to be able to see it. And what I'll probably do is put some glass up there on top so you can kind of see the minecart moving around. And I think, I just don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I'm going to need both of these out. This is why I brought you guys with me here this time. I think I'm going to do 4 chests. Like so. 4 double chests. Like that. And then have them file into there. And that did not work. There we go. Now, for this back here, what I'll have to do... Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Put 4 more chests down. Because I want... You know, for what we're going to smelt, that's going to be more than what we're going to need, probably. Just those 8 double chests. I'm guessing, anyways. Ooh, I'll have to change these chests around off camera. But what I might do is move these down a block and move this. Let me get this worked out. I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, and I think I got it in for the most part. It's not a huge smelter, but it should be good enough for what we need, because between Anita and I, we AFK over here a lot. So, and we'll be able to get rid of this monstrosity that's over there, our old smelter. It's kind of a janky. But this mechanism right here, I believe, is Azuma's design. I could be very, very wrong about that. But I believe that's who this is. Like, just how it kind of auto clicks out. And I'll show you up here. I can put a stack in. The only problem is when this thing moves up, it locks this for a second until it moves back down, and then it just spits it out. But as you're smelting things in the furnace, oops. As you're smelting things in the furnace, it's only going to come out one at a time, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Like, we still have to get the fuel in over here, which isn't going to be a problem. We have a station set up over there. I'll run over there in a second. But like I said, the fuel line will just come up, and we'll use the same kind of rail system with the going around with the comparator to knowing that something's in there or not. And we're going to do that on top too. And I'm going to do a signal again, like I did over there. And I'm not sure the best way to do this with this one is. Actually, if I can make the loader the same way that I did over there, where it has just the hopper minecart, kind of like how, let's just run over there real quick. If I move this loader and I copy it, yeah, that'll work. And then we can just feed what we want to into these chests. Yeah, that'll work great, actually. That way I don't have to worry about trying to find a different design for a loader. I can just use the same one. And like I said, this is going to be the spot for it right here. And I've made a fatal flaw in this design for the storage. And I'll have to go back and change it all. I need to have each of these chests load into each other, so I need to stagger them with the things, because they don't filter down like I need them to. So yeah, and we've got quite a bit of kelp to craft up. I'll get on to that after I get done making the smelter over here. Shouldn't be too much longer, actually. Now that I know what I'm going to do with it, and this smelter, I'm sure there are many other more efficient designs out there. But this is kind of what I've come up with, just kind of off the top of my head. You know, trying to learn stuff and trying to use different mechanisms and different things and for different functions. I mean, I guess it's not too different. It's still smelting stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to apply what I've learned into making new contraptions. And I think that's a good way to go about learning. I could be wrong. Who knows? But anyways, let me get the rail lines in here and everything, and I'll show you guys. So I'll be right back. All right, and we're back again. I've got the furnace array put in finally, and this thing right here frustrated me so much because somebody decided to well, let me explain. So I was building this, and then I started testing it to make sure it worked properly. And I couldn't get the minecart to go the right way or get the clock to work. Like, well, this is a clock basically, I think, and I couldn't get the track. I couldn't get the track to switch the way it needed to, and so I was getting so mad. I couldn't figure out what in the world was wrong, and I was getting mad because it was something stupid, and it was something stupid that I did. I should be more specific. For some reason, I brought the loader all the way to this other side over here, and it flipped the alignment from north to south to north, and that's why the tracks were not working right. I was just like, ah. So I figured that out, and so that's all good. And this, the top of this is the same as the other one over there. The only difference is over here where I'm loading. This is the same loader. And I did the same thing. If I put more than 5 stacks of something in here, it will go. Just automatically the same as over there. But say I don't have 5 stacks of something. Let's see if I can find something to smelt. Oh, yeah. so I can just throw them in here. You can see them automatically disappear, but it's not going to go. So if I have less than 5 stacks of something, it's just going to sit there. So what I did is I added this button right here to activate it, so it will take off like that. So it's all good. And for the fuel line, it's I took the signal all the way over here to the second stall, and I'll show you. I'm not going to run through here because it's a pain. But I connected it all up. I'll run over here and show you. Yeah. Come on. I still need to try to find more beacons. But I rearranged two of the stations here, because these two I don't need right now. I mean, I need to fix these up so they'll feed into each other like this will here. So yeah. So this first one is for the kelp farm, and I'm gonna have to craft kelp soon. Yeah, a lot of it in there. But this is the one for just the regular smelter over there. So in it, as you can see over here, it's turned off right now. The signal will be sent over when it needs fuel. Yeah. Oh, I'm having trouble with words this morning, guys. Sorry about that. But anyways, oh, I got these slime balls. I need to throw them into my junk chest real quick. Right here. So I don't even have to open a chest to throw them into my junk chest. I just, right there. Oh yeah. For good measure. I have to make sure that it was, that they get in there. You have to slap it. You have to slap the chest. But anyways, oh, there's my phone. Sorry, guys. But anyways, the next step here is just to kind of terraform this out to make it look a little bit more natural, and connect these up, and then it'll be all connected all the way over here. And then in the next episode, we can get to our automatic farms, which I'm kind of excited about because I don't have a clue as to how to do them yet, but I just know you can do them. So I'll have to do much research and we'll figure it out. But it should be good. Should be good. But like I said, let me terraform this out real quick, and I'll bring you guys back, and I'll let you see what I do. Oh, one more thing, guys, just to show you, I have the comparator signal running from right here, and it's the same 5 blocks, so it'll be a little less than a stack. I don't know if that will necessarily work for this smelter. It's something I'm going to have to really keep an eye on. I mean, for now it's okay, because we got a bunch of fuel in there, and if I ever have to, I can just go over there. I'd probably push a button, put a button on the side of the stations, so in case something happens, I can still send it. Also, when it smelts, they get dropped into this water stream, and then they just filter into over here. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I meant to show you earlier, and I just kind of forgot. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I think we're done, except for a couple of touch-up spots over here that I need to work on, but that's not going to be a problem. But I just went ahead and ran this thing, kind of give it a test. A good test here to see how it would work. And it's actually working really well. And this is only 16 furnaces. You could definitely make this a 64 furnace array with just a little bit more work. And I think, at some point I might end up doing that if I run out of projects, but who knows. But thought I'd show you it working. And also I needed to mention a couple other things. On the loading system here, like you can just put it in this first chest right here, and it will load. I think I showed that already, and then you can hit that for less than 5 stacks. I mean, this is going to take some work. It's not going to be automatic. It's close to automatic, but it's not. It's not as close as I would like it to be. But anyways, I thought I'd show you. But right here with the looms on top of these hoppers, the only reason why I have those on there, I'm going to use those for like shulker loaders as well. So, but to access them, I just hit that switch and I just pull the looms up. So if I'm not using those, I can just flick that switch and put the looms back. And the reason why I put the looms on top of there, from what I've heard, the looms are the best thing to put on top of a hopper to reduce lag. And since we're on a server with a lot of other people, we needed to help as much as we can with that. So, but anyways, this is kind of what I came up with here for this. I just kind of just kind of started placing some blocks and let them fall where they did. And so then I kind of have it going into the stone like I've got everything else. I thought I'd back out and show you what I did here. So it's not straight anymore. Actually has some curve to it, and these torches spammed everywhere. It kills me. But we'll eventually get to where we get all those torches out of there. We'll put lighting and we'll make it all spawn proof, like all the size and everything, with the terraforming that I'll do, or the stonework terraforming, whatever you want to call it. We each have you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks like we have a broken tank, which I'll need to fix, and that was probably my fault because I forgot to log out before the last reset. Wait, no, I did. I don't know. Anyways, I can fix that. It's not a problem. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. It's been a pretty lengthy one again, I think. Maybe not. I'll have to look at it here. But anyways, that's going to be it for this time, guys. I hope you all have a good holiday. I was going to say Christmas, but who knows? So a lot of people like to call it different things now. So I just hope everybody have a good holidays, good time with family if you get to see your family and everything. But anyways, bye.